I'm Keith Habersberger from Carthage, Tennessee. I'm a Food Network star and a food enthusiast on the Try Guys YouTube channel. I am looking forward to being a judge this season. I don't love all sweets, but donuts are one of those that, like, as a child, I remember I would sit and eat like a half a dozen. Oh yeah, Krispy Kremes, baby. My strategy for the summer season is savory summer. You know, we didn't have last summer, so I'm trying to savor this summer by making savory summer sweets. We got a rotisserie chicken. Oh, beautiful, love that. Let me just say, I don't love muffins. But there is one muffin that I do really like. So today, I'm going to be making chicken and cheese stuffed corn muffins. That's right, everything you like at a barbecue dinner all in one bite. Although I did just realize they may end up being served cold. I'm also actually taking inspiration from my family member. My dad not only does he love cinnamon raisins, he also loves peanut butter. I'm making a classic peanut butter and jelly as a sandwich as an ice cream cake. Cool. We're making peanut butter and jelly swirl ice cream and putting it between two pieces of vanilla cake that we're gonna try to make look like pieces of bread. Once again, we're savoring the summer, baby. What is a treat that's actually combined of mostly sweet things that still somehow taste savory? A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm making a lot of egg whites today because I am making grilled cheese and tomato soup macarons. And I want to make at least one or two that are grilled cheese sandwich sized. Just like with my lunch muffins, I'm making lunch macaroons. Because it is a sandwich cookie, so why not have it be inspired by one of the best sandwiches, a grilled cheese sandwich, one of my father's favorites.
Let's do this.
That's fine. So I'm obviously making a cheese filling because it's a grilled cheese sandwich. So what cheeses do we have at our disposal here today? We've got some mascarpone. Well, let's just start going for it. We're gonna take the mascarpone. We're gonna grate some Parmesan into this bowl. We're gonna add some sour cream. You know, I don't want it to be like chunky cheese because it's a grilled cheese, it's all melty cheese. So I need to at least heat it up together. This is not doing what I thought it would do. Look at it, it's becoming like a block. Look at that.
Oh, huh.
That just happened.
What's going on there?
I don't know. I'm gonna double boil, you know, like the way you do chocolate. So I'm gonna heat everything up slowly, combine all the cheeses, and then have them melt together into a new cheese sauce. Ned is also making a chicken muffin.
Instead of a lot of sugar, I'm gonna infuse my butter with saffron. Just a little sprinkle dinkle.
And I don't like that. I thought I would be the only one to savor the summer. So I have to also make my chicken muffin be better than his chicken muffin. I should have done the butter first.
Should have melted it.
It's too late for that now, and I don't want to overbeat the cream or overbeat the eggs, so the only option left is for me to warm them with my body heat. So I'm gonna put my hands in here, just sort of treat it like a dish soap.
Ew, that looks like just a colossal failure, and I think that you should just start again. Just like look down, like really take in what's happening over there.
Better. Let's try it.
Man, that was a good sandwich.
Oh no, oh no.
What?
I got powder in my mouth, Ned. I got powder.
Oh no. Keith.
It's so dry.
Here, take some of my milk.
That helped.
Okay, good.
I guess we should just start going with the meringue. Okay, so when we made the pavlovias for your book, we mixed these on high. And then at some point we started adding in powdered sugar slowly. I feel like you have a good advantage here because you've done pavlovias before.
Well, yeah, but you know, it's not a pavlovia.
If we were to add a fat to it, we would undo everything we just worked for the last 10 minutes, whipping it so carefully. The fats would deflate all your whites, and it wouldn't really give you that product that we're looking for the shell of the macaron.
I'm thinking of putting a little sprinkle of cheese in it. Just a little, like not a ton even. You want a little bit of cheese in your meringue.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, well, you know, it's a savory cookie. I'm trying to savor the summer. We didn't have a summer last year, so we're savoring this one. Hey, yeah, you want it, peanut butter? Yeah, you got it, of course. Yeah, hey, ring the bell on your way out. We love a good tipper. Get in there.
Safe or not safe?
It's not bad. It's not right. Right? What's happening?
That had so many waves of like weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's crunches in it.
You know, maybe it's supposed to be more flour and less cornmeal.
It feels very gritty. Weird taste, weird texture.
I've got everything recombined into this one. We're just using the old-fashioned hand whisk to get it going.
Good? Stop, really?
Way better. Still a little on the salty side. Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be making tomato soup cookies.
What?
So the soup is gonna be in the cookie part. I'm like, maybe the tomato paste has the acid that you need in meringue. So we're actually going to sort of flip this on its head, but it's gonna make sense, trust me, because you take the grilled cheese and you dip it in the tomato soup. So we're going to make the grilled cheese flavor is just the cheese filling, and it's sandwiched with a tomato basil cookie. So it should be like you've dipped the grilled cheese into the tomato soup. Right now, it's just sugar, egg white, and double concentrated tomato paste. It does have actually a torre, it had a little breadiness to it. I can firmly state that tastes like ketchup.
It does taste like ketchup.
I guess that's from the sugar. Maybe I should have just used ketchup, but then I wouldn't have learned anything.
Hey, we could call up Flowers Bakeries LLC from Thomasville, Georgia. They have a phone number on here.
Let's call them. Hi, my name is Keith. I was wondering, I love Wonder Bread, white bread, and I was wondering what you thought was maybe like the secret to what makes it taste so good.
It's not like a special secret ingredient. It's just all in the formulation from our innovation team.
Innovation team. Okay, well, thanks for your time, and thanks for bringing us over 100 years of delicious bread.
Our muffins are very different colors, and I don't know what that means. I'm scared I'm gonna overcook it. Keith, would you be super mad if I open the oven again?
Yes.
I think it's ready.
You think it's done?
Yes.
You think in the 3 minutes it's been, after
Yes.
you lowered the oven temperature back to 200 degrees.
You're being
and
so
it's done.
dramatic.
Because mine already doesn't have enough time to cook.
You should have time managed better.
I know that.
He's angrily stirring the salsa.
Oh yeah.
They look better than I thought it was going to.
I want a little more color on the top, so
Yeah,
we're gonna let
yeah.
it go as long as we can, and maybe we'll crank it up even more. 420. Let's put some cheese on this ketchup. It tastes like another very simple food. You know what it tastes like? The cheese that's between Ritz cracker sandwiches. That cheese.
Tastes like a Ritz cracker.
It tastes like it's sweet, it's comforting. I'm happy. Check that out.
That's cool.
A little thick on the cheese, I'm gonna say. I'm into this. Let's do it. We're gonna make smaller little balls. We're gonna mold them with our fingers. This is our jelly layer. So here we have a white bread inspired cake topped with jelly ice cream. Then in the middle here, we have a egg custard bread layer made with real Wonder Bread. Then we have a peanut butter ice cream layer, and we're topped again with our white bread inspired cake.
Oh, you know what you could do would be funny?
Huh.
You cut it diagonally and put like
I was
little
thinking of
stickers in.
cutting it like it was a big old sandwich at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what frosting goes best with white bread.
I'm sorry?
Well, everything about mine is sort of inspired by the miracle that is white bread. Even Wonder Bread themselves didn't know what it tasted like. My solution to everything melting and getting messy was to cover it up with beautiful color. And it honestly suddenly looks way better. Is cooking it more gonna fix that? Did we blow it? This is a disaster. Everything's going terribly. There's no way I could get first place.
We'll see.
I don't know.
We're done. We're out of here.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Ooh. Woo! I did something special today. Now, Zach is probably gonna hate mine the most because it's definitely the most just cheese, but I think it's brilliant.
I proudly present my original boba ube donuts, otherwise known as boobes. What you have before you is donut dough with ube, or purple yam, from the Philippines. The filling is ube jam with boba, which is tapioca pearls. The glaze is a bourbon lemon ube glaze. And the nipples are a slice of ube with a nice little boba pearl on top.
Well, you've got a nice fresh rack here for us to try.
Sitting before you is a Trinidadian curry roti donut. Now, what is a curry roti donut? It's full of curry, full of niceness, and Keith, it's pretty hot.
What kind of pepper is so hot in it?
So it's a Scotch bonnet pepper, which is really, 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 really hot pepper.
Really hot. Is there a reason that you cut them all in half?
Since the heat of the Caribbean is gonna hit you, the peaches is just gonna kiss you.
So that's why they're in half?
Hashtag something.
Ooh, that's big bad Keith.
Ooh, Keith, be careful.
Did you not heed the warning?
Oh boy.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Is this hot too?
Just keep eating, keep eating.
It just keeps burning.
It tastes like this is hot too. It's really salty, which is not a good relief to heat. It's like another irritant. And then there's some sort of, I guess there's citric acid in there as well, which is also an irritant to spice.
Yeah, some citrus in there.
I think he did things that were really what, real bakers do. I mean, you're kind of showing off some technique here.
I appreciate that. Mommy likes technique. I'm sorry, I didn't hear it before when I said it, I just reflexively say.
A little like hurt, only because it smells so good and it tastes really good, but I can't possibly eat a whole donut of this.
It's gonna hurt coming out too.
Great to know. I'm so excited to serve you all muffins today. This is a time to savor the summer, because we didn't really have a summer last summer. And I thought with all of these sweet treats we're having this season, maybe it'd be better if we had savory versions instead, so we can really savor the summer. So I have made for you something that is a little closer to my roots, being from Tennessee. It's a chicken and cheese stuffed corn muffin, and I've served it with a little corn salsa on the side. A little lunch cafe moment in the South.
Now, did you know that Ned was also making a corn-based chicken muffin?
I didn't. That's why I made a salsa.
We have a savory muffin off.
Cornbread muffin versus cornbread muffin.
It'd be dope if we got a cheese stretch. Don't know if that'll happen.
Okay, let's try for one. Ready? Are we going to get it? A little bit, a little bit.
Judges, should we taste?
Yes.
Let's taste.
Confusion.
It is more confusion than I anticipated.
It looks like a struggle on this side.
He's
gonna be
definitely had a
honest.
harder time.
Yeah.
He's
Oh no,
more
he's going for
okay.
the point. He's chasing. He's doing a chase.
Oh, it's
he's chasing
it's
it.
cornbread. It's supposed to be
Get this man a puke bucket.
little dry. He's not gonna puke. Back off. We don't puke from dry stuff.
It's denser than I anticipated. Definitely, it's
Now you might say, oh, that's awfully dry. I wish he had paired it with a corn salsa.
okay. Well, let's try your corn salsa. I like the corn salsa.
great.
You do good.
Just don't worry about talking with your mouth. We have all the time in the world. Don't
You know
choke.
what I think is consistent with you is you are good with the toppings and the sauces, which I'm glad that you're making sauces.
Thanks.
That corn salsa is delicious. Kind of makes me dislike your muffin more.
The whole thing's a together experience. So if you like it, it actually makes the other thing better.
I almost just want the salsa on its own.
Yeah.
There's just so much more flavor and creativity in the salsa.
Because it's a salsa.
I would have to give this the same creativity knock as Ned. Pretty obvious flavors that are put together.
I wouldn't say it's not creative. The string cheese loop, although it didn't work, makes it creative.
Creative.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I do think it's different. Like I haven't gone to a bakery and seen this. This is something
There's probably a reason.
new.
Judges, is it a muffin?
I think so.
I would say it is a muffin.
Cave.
Eugene.
This is not a muffin. It's a fantastic salsa and a supporting actor who doesn't get any attention.
But maybe he's still a muffin. As a child, I used to make this dish called butter balls, where I would take a piece of white bread and cover it in butter and then squish it into a ball and eat it.
And that's a delicacy.
I really love macarons because they're one of the few pastries that I can eat. Macarons don't have dairy in them, or at least they don't have to. And if anyone puts dairy in their macaron knowing that I'm judging, 4th place.
You know, as I was thinking about what I could bring to the table today, I really hugged onto that first word, sandwich. What is one of the best simple sandwiches? Simple ingredients, right? That's a macaron.
Bologna.
Even simpler, a grilled cheese. And what goes so well with grilled cheese? Why? Tomato soup.
You piece of shit.
And I challenged myself to make a grilled cheese and tomato soup, macaron.
You asshole.
And I know that Ned last week made a soup-inspired muffin, and that went so well for him. So I thought, I'll do a soup-inspired cookie and show that I too can bring soup to new realms.
You doing a cheese theme this season?
I'm doing a sandwich theme. I'm trying to savor the summer. My savory summer grilled cheese and tomato soup macaron.
Oh my God.
What you see before you is a tomato soup cookie. It's filled with some of the most expensive cheeses known to man. Mascarpone. It's got cheddar. We got cheddar, mascarpone, we've got Parmesan, we've got so much, and somehow it tastes exactly like the cheese in a Ritz cracker. Chef Wen has taken a bite. She's giggling with delight. Rosanna is as well, thrilled so far.
You've achieved some kind of like processed cheese flavor. I don't know how you did that.
Me neither. It was only nice cheese.
Okay, I need to say something. This is the absolute last thing that I want to eat. Textural failure, unlike anything we've ever experienced on the show. It wasn't bad tasting.
I taste cheese. I like cheese. But then there's this little aftertaste and it's tomatoey and it's like, what are you there for?
Both of you missed the basil. I don't know why we aren't having the basil.
There's a lot of sugar in that cookie. Yeah. That's why it dissolved.
What do you guys think about the basil?
Ideal. You know what, Keith? Fine.
Okay.
And this is only because I like your taco sauce.
Thank you.
Okay, I will try this basil, but I don't think it's gonna make a hint of difference, but I will do it.
Here we go.
I like the basil and the cheese, and then it just gets weird.
But now you like 2 parts of it, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I don't want it to be too sweet. I don't like super sugary dessert.
The only thing that I care about in an ice cream cake is that there's ice cream. I am not looking forward to any savory ice cream cakes.
So you don't want to savor the summer? Judges, this season, I really wanted to embrace what we have, and that's a summer where life is returning to normal. Perhaps we would even savor the summer. And I know you don't like savory desserts. I think this is actually more of a salty-sweet combination, so maybe today we're assaulting the summer. But hopefully I'm not assaulting the judges with the treat. Everyone loves a good PB&J. Everyone loves an ice cream sandwich. What if we made the classic sandwich everyone loves into an ice cream cake sandwich thing? So I made a peanut butter and jelly ice cream sandwich cake.
Oh. Oh my, I have to move this.
There's frosting on top. Below that is a vanilla cake. Then you have peanut butter ice cream, bread pudding, which is made with Wonder Bread. Then you have a layer of jelly ice cream, and then you have another white bread cake.
Keith, this is humongous.
It's big. It's a big birthday party, and there's thousands of people attending. So what you have here is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Now, something I really wanted to do was bring you the flavor of white bread. Because white bread is necessary for a proper PB&J. But I ask you judges, what does white bread taste like? Nobody knows. So to achieve it, there is an inner layer that is made of white bread.
Ice creams are delicious. I can't eat the bread.
The bread doesn't do much for it.
Which white bread doesn't do much for you.
But the peanut butter tastes just like peanut butter. It's really good ice cream.
What'd you put in the cake?
cake
Did you
stuff.
do-
I really didn't try to flavor it that much because I wanted it to taste like white bread.
I think it's honestly more like bread than like cake.
Success.
Is this
very
all
dense.
bread?
Is it a sandwich?
It's heavy and hard to chew through.
What about the bread pudding layer?
Oh my God, no.
No? Okay.
It's the biggest ice cream sandwich I've ever had. But literally an ice cream sandwich.
Biggest you've ever had? That's a superlative. I put 3 rising agents in the cakes. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh yeah, you put yeast in this cake.
Because it was supposed to be bread.
You put yeast
Yeah,
in the cake?
Yes.
And baking soda and baking powder.
It's one of the first ingredients of white bread. You don't understand that I was trying to bring to you something new.
Key.
What?
Now, unfortunately, there is a last place, and it is up to me to deliver the news. Now, 4th place was amazing. It is unlike anything that I've ever seen before, and frankly, hope to never see again. I'm so sorry. Basil slaps, but Keith, you are in last place.
Thanks for your time. Hi, it's been a real treat.
Sorry.
That was somehow scarier than when he screams at us. That was so scary.
I think if everyone had tried the basil, basil was sort of a big part of it. You know, I'm a little disappointed, but I am understanding. Thank you, judges.
Wow, Keith, this has really turned a new leaf for you.
You know what? Second
I've never
place.
seen
Thanks, yeah! Woo! Woo!
So the top 2 muffins, one was sour, one was sweet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Way to start my favorite.
Who would have thought?
But the first place muffin goes to Zach.
Right, guys, you know, this is probably the second most exciting thing that could happen today. The first being Olivia Rodrigo. If you would like to follow me back on Instagram.
You can also follow me, Olivia. I got 2nd place today. And, you know, I make a hella good salsa, so.
Now, the loser of this round.
Sounds worse coming from your bright, cheery voice.
The loser of this round gave great presentation, whimsical, great ice cream flavors. But they committed a food sin, a sin that is not forgivable by any of us judges. They put bread in the cake. Keith, I'm sorry to announce that you are 4th place this episode.
You fucking crazy?
Wonder Bread
Sought
does
to
not
make
belong.
something new. I brought you something you never had before, right? So did Eugene. We love it. So did Ned. He made something literally you can buy. I promise you, if you look online right now, you can buy what he made by someone else. I called Wonder Bread. I went, boo, 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 boo. Hi, what's the secret? They said, I won't tell you. Bam! So I had to make up the secret and put it in the cake. It was a sandwich my dad loves. I lost without a recipe ice cream. I lost without a recipe cake. And now I have lost without a recipe ice cream cake, all of which were tributes to my father. I want you to know that you will never meet my dad.
Well, another excellent season of Without a Recipe. Keith, take us out.
I thought we were gonna savor the summer. Zach gave you gummy bitter tea cake. You like that? You like that,